Designing a chair using laminate as a seating surface was, an interesting and new challenge to me.
It forces you to look at a material that you accepted one way and try to solve your design problem using it another way.
It was an awesome opportunity for our students to have a real-world challenge outside the walls of this school.
This is the 10th year of the Wilsonart Challenges student chair competition. This is a competition unlike any other in the country. Most competitions challenge students to design product which will be manufactured, which will be mass-produced. But this program's different because students are challenged to create an individual expression, to create something that's one of a kind, that is powerful and striking and really speaks something of the students themselves. This program is a way of breathing life into the material every year. And we've done it in a way that really brings new dialogues, new stories, new challenges, new schools, new students, new parts of the country to this story-making process every single year. But what always remains the same is that these chairs will be unveiled at the International Contemporary Furniture Fair in New York City in May. It's the opportunity of a lifetime for a young designer to have their work showcased at the ICFF. It is considered the most prestigious contemporary design fair in the country, and the students are there with the support of Wilsonart, who makes everything possible.
I think one of the things that's unique about this project is its material centricity. You have a project which is based entirely on understanding the history and the characteristics and the possibilities that are linked to this material. It's a blank slate. In other words, the fact that they offer a depth of understanding behind their unique material to the students affords students the ability to push the envelope on what's possible with that material.
An outcome of utilizing laminate on a chair, which is, I guess, an unexpected material to use on a seating surface, I think changed my perception of how materials can be used and perhaps broadened my own perspective of, the limitations of materials.
Having those actual first sample chips come in with the laminate and understanding that you already had your finished material chosen for you it was restricting, but it was also kind of refreshing in a way that you knew that was the material you're going to use. So it's great having those restrictions, so it really does make your end result better.
Yeah, using laminate for a purpose other than what it was intended for didn't so much teach me a lesson on a material level, but more so on a communication level on how I present sort of product and its relevancy and maybe even its intended use.
Well, for us to push the material that's so ubiquitous in the world into a one-of-a-kind object was just really a great part of the challenge, in that, we can see laminate material everywhere you look, but you rarely see a one-of-a-kind museum piece made out of laminate. So that, for me, was a really special part of it.
The best memory of that class was creating something that just came from paper and making it real. The worst part of the class was making it real. It was a challenge in its own.
The value of building is a critical exercise for students of industrial design.
Simply put, it's like when you can stand up and walk around a product or even sit on it, kick the wheels, kick the legs, and you get a three-dimensional sense of the product. You know what the product is. It doesn't matter what you do on paper or on the computer, you're never going to have the sense of that product.
One never knows what to expect during the jury process. Because of the high caliber of jurors, from scholars and artists and theoreticians, there is incredible and very dynamic debate, both in front of the students and behind the closed doors. Sometimes the debate is very collegial and others, it's very, people have very clear opinions, and it's always a surprise.
And the winner of year 10 of the Wilsonart Student Chair Competition is Infinite.
I'm very proud of this class because the final outcome is one of the best in this competition, and the reviews has been fantastic from the jurors and also from the college professors. So this is truly a big accomplishment for this class. I'm very proud of them.
Going to the ICFF fresh out of school is a very rare opportunity where you're able to get your feet wet and talk about your designs and ideas to the trade professionals.
As a faculty member, there's really nothing greater than to see your students succeed. And going to the ICFF with students is like putting them into a success scenario. Everyone who's anyone in the industry is walking by and is likely to shake hands and exchange business cards, to see the student success story and to meet and greet. It really is a wonderful opportunity to rocket these kids into a position where you want them to be.
It really pushes them to excel, perhaps beyond their own expectations, and create work of a very extremely high professional caliber.
The chair actually got shipped back from New York, from the show in New York, and it was in a giant crate, and I didn't really know what to do with it at the time. And it ended up on Kanye West's blog, and we're actually able to drive it up to, I guess, one of his houses or his house in Hollywood and drop it off. And it was just a great experience to know that the chair might live on somewhere else, but it's still a fun story to have.
So for me and Wilsonart, there's been the amazing experience of the class, the amazing experience of the ICFF, and there's a third part, the amazing experience of what these students have gone off into the world and accomplished.